Happy New Year and welcome to the Court of Fowl. Welcome everybody. Humpity Dumpizzle, Tima, Nana, Puppet, Ivy. Hello, welcome. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year. So far, we're like what, one whole week into the new year? Has everyone already given up on their resolutions? And how has did you take a vacation? Because I think a lot of stuff's happened over the past week since we last had a stream, and I hope that you are all doing well. Give me a second, I gotta switch the AC. It's a bit steamy. There it is. All right. So today is we're just gonna be chatting today unless I decide to change my mind, and that could happen. But the plan is we're gonna kind of set out what our things are gonna be for the upcoming year. I vaguely talked about some of our goals that we have in mind, but I think we're gonna do that in a bit more detail this time around. So let's rearrange things a little bit. Give me a hot minute, as I'll probably need to just adjust like a window that we're going to be using. All right. Or we can use Notepad++. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that should be fine. So let's capture the window for Doko. Nana, Happy New Year. Programming is too goddamn hard. It's not that hard. You can do it, Nana. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, let's switch scenes to window capture. All right, and transition. Oh, wait, hang on. Transition. There we go. There. Now we have our windows available. So, as far as programming, it is dark, isn't it? How do we set, let's see, settings, style configurator. Let's go for Blackboard. You know what? That's fine. Hey, let's go. Obsidian? No, okay, Obsidian is nice. Okay, well, let's go with Obsidian. All right. And for chat, should I move you guys? Nah, you guys are fine up there. Let's just move things down a little bit. We'll start at 10. 10 is the new one. Man, I need to have some of these sound stuff done. Okay, so a couple things. I am also trying to make more use of my little stream deck. And I have a couple of shortcuts and stuff that I can do now too. I can apparently do things like just one button presses for emotes and everything. So, I'm angry. I can also toggle my cape, toggle the pauldron. I can make sad brows. So, we're not doing any coding yet. We're not doing coding right now. I can probably move myself a little bit here. A little bigger, actually. Yeah. I can even make myself a little... I can put myself higher up. Okay. This looks about good. So, New Year's. New Year plans. Actually, do you guys... Would it interest you if I did... what do you call that? If I did some game dev streams. Learning game dev streams. So we'll do this via Unreal Engine. We'll do some Unreal Engine learning on the stream. You know, we'll pull up some demos. We'll try to deconstruct things. We'll try to figure out what we can do. Yes, that would interest me as someone who would be shifting into game dev next semester. Ooh, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds like a fun time. Woke up and I can't fall back to sleep. It's at 6:22 a.m. Oh, hey Pixel, good morning then. 6 a.m. isn't a bad time to be awake. I find myself to be usually awake by around 8 a.m., but then I try to go back to sleep. Or I just go straight to work. But yeah, I think as far as what we can do, we'll do some learning game dev streams. So we'll do that with Unreal Engine. I'm normally not a morning owl. Well, here's the thing. Maybe it's a time for a change. New year, new you, as they say. Sarcy, welcome to the stream. We're doing some plans for the year. We'll do some game dev for sure. Then, I think it's gonna be it would be interesting to see. How are you doing, Sarcy? It's been a while since you dropped by. Hope your 2024 is doing great so far. All right, give me a second. Okay, no, I think it is. I think it's following my the correct sauce. Okay, so well, let's see. We got game dev streams. We're also, I remember we also talked about what do you call it, last year. Oh, you just finished dinner. Same. What did you have for dinner? Because I'm literally fresh off of... The reason why it took so long to start stream is that I was wrapping up dinner and I don't like leaving leftovers. I was raised in such a way where it's like, if like you do not leave a single grain of rice upon your plate when you are done. And it's like, you know, first, like you'll be punished for every like grain of rice that you leave behind. It was that kind of behavior. I had I had a Korean barbecue dinner. I actually ordered out, mostly because I did not get to thaw out my chicken for cooking, so I don't want to be cooking it frozen. So I figured, okay, let's just grab some Korean barbecue tonight. So ordered some Korean barbecue, got it delivered. It was nice and tasty. It was from this place called what do you call that? Forgot the name of the place. But it's like a samgyeopsal place, so lots of different meats. And there's also just like a dime a dozen samgyeopsal places lately. It's like every time I'm looking at the food delivery app, it's like, man, I'm seeing like maybe 1/4 of all of the open places are like Korean restaurants. It's like a lot. So it's always very tempting. And I do remember like a couple years back, pre-pandemic, there was like a massive surge in Korean nationals coming over. It was like a couple years ago, probably 5 years ago, there was like a sudden influx of Korean nationals moving in for work and I think other reasons as well. And that's why the market kind of adapted with a lot of Korean food in this area too. And also lots of new Korean restaurants and also lots of like English learning centers. A lot of like ESL um, places opened up around the same time to kind of accommodate those Korean nationals to learn English as well. So there's a lot of that happened like a couple of years. I don't know what the situation is now though. If it's still, if there's still that surge of Korean nationals or whether it's like just kind of idled down. But yeah, so that was actually a pretty fun time because you can literally see like you get to see a lot of these places like close up and change. Like, oh, this place closed down and then now it's like a Korean restaurant. Same goes to cup noodles before pandemic. Ah, you had a handful, but in 2021 ish, you got UFO cup noodles. Oh yeah, the UFO. Those are the Nissan UFO cup noodles, right? Those are the ones from the Japanese UFO noodles. Like the what do you call it? The dry-ish noodles where you have to drain them. Also, Sarsi, what kind of fish stew was it? What kind of fish stew? I'm kind of curious. Okay, so to get back though on topic of what else we were planning to do, we wanted to do more. Okay, let's put this into the category of streams. And then we put that there. Then let's put here video content. All right, you wanted to do more shorts, right? This one like scripts. Scripts. Some RP stuff, yeah? And also for for not shorts, yeah, lore video or snippets. Yeah. That's actually, I remember that was part of our plan, which is we were gonna have some lore things involved for videos. Streams, I think we also wanted collab. What's this? Voice acting collab. Yeah, I think that was I remember, was it last year or the year before? Can't remember if it was 22 or 23 where I remember Dancho, or I remember Dancho I think was part of this collab where they were reading out Fate Grand Order. They were like reading the chapters for FGO. And I thought that was a pretty fun idea. Although I think at the time I was 2022. I see. Yeah. Cuz that was an interesting idea. So we can do something like along those lines in the future. Just going to be a matter of figuring out which folks to bring in. And I think we'll probably need to do that with determine scripts, right? And then cast for voice characters. Voices, yeah? So that's going to be part of the plan. Learning game dev streams, it's build a basic game. And then we move on to build a simple RPG. Something that I was planning to do last year, but because I got sick, I didn't end up being able to push through with it. And then we can actually, on streams, and then here we'll put the compile stream, what's this? Learning streams into videos. So that way we can kind of summarize what would be like a long form of us doing like the dev and the learning and everything, then we can simplify that into something a bit more consumable within a couple, like maybe half an hour or something like that. So people don't have to like watch the entire stream if they just want to do a handful of basic things. No soft BGM. Oh, you're right. That is, oh, that's because in game I didn't set up the, I didn't insert the BGM. Give me a minute. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put that in for media source. Let's put here BGM for this. Oh no, it's coming out twice. Let me do my BGM away. Zip monitor off. There it is. How's the audio for the BGM now? Hopefully it's audible enough, but not too much. All good? All right, nice. Okay. Are there any games, though, that we would like to do specifically? A tiny bit? Got it. Because I've been thinking, I don't think there's too many games that I'm planning to... Okay, no. There are maybe a handful of games I can think of that I want to do once they come out. Morning, Comfy! Good morning, good morning. How is your day? Let's see. Other games that we actually need to do. I think what I want to do is when it comes out, we'll do a Suikoden stream. So for sure, I want to do that when it comes out for the remaster. Or yeah, remaster? Once Konami decides to get off their ass and actually release it. And by that chronicle, Eiyuden Chronicle for sure. Put that in there. Okay, and then we need to do actually, let's do this one. Collabs. So that we can plan out what collabs that we want. More monsters. So since we've done a lot of like monster road trip, and I realized that we actually haven't done. Oh, I think we need to make this a little smaller now. Is that we need to do Monster Prom and Monster, what's the other one? Monster Camp. What do you call that? Prom and Camp. Since we've done road trip, we can probably do, yeah, the Monster Prom and Monster Camp as well. Howdy, howdy, Theo. Welcome to the stream. Ah, interesting. So, we can also, for collabs, I am actually also wondering if we can do some other, what do you call that? Like, I think we need to do like an actual stream for, what was it called? Lethal Company. I remember I joined Comfy and Pixel for a Lethal Company collab, but I didn't stream it myself because it was super early in the morning. But I might try to do that eventually. But, you know, we'll figure out the actual companies. I could actually collab with for that game. While it's still, you know, relevant and everyone's still having fun with it. Modded Lethal Company? Definitely something I need to look into. Other than Lethal Company, what else has actually been kind of on the radar? Let me open Steam for a hot minute. Oh wait, there is one stream I wanted to do, but I'll keep it in the back pocket for now, since I'm pretty sure that I want to keep it just a bit of a secret until it's time to let it out. And what's this? Steam Capitalism and Economy Fest, Jan 8 to Jan 15. Oh no, what is this? Are these like the simulation stuff? Yeah, it is. Forge Industry, City Skylines, Jurassic World, Evolution 2, Traveler's Rest. That's on my wish list. Yeah, it's a lot of the like Sims of what do you call that? A lot of Sims, a lot of management games. Chillquarium, Prison Architect, Tropico, Tavern Master. Oh, that looks... For some reason, when I see Tavern Master, I'm like, isn't this just like medieval Diner Dash? They just added a new room in the update. I see. Yeah, Tavern Master looks like... It looks like a medieval Diner Dash, except that you also get to design your tavern. Interesting. Traveler's Rest looks like that too, but it's in 2D. And with a bit of Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley thrown in. It does look very much like Stardew Valley, though. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that it looks a lot like Stardew Valley in terms of its interface. Is it not, though, from the same developers? No, it's Isolated Games. Yeah, Isolated Games is not the same. They just use the same kind of, what do you call it? Aesthetic, I suppose? Because even down to their menu, guys. Like, the menu of, like, of Traveler's Rest looks like Stardew Valley. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by Traveler's Rest. That's not what we're in for. We're not here to be distracted by the Steam Capitalism and Economy Festival. We are here to break from the chains of capitalist corruption. Let's go. Wizard with a Gun. It has a 2-player co-op. Interesting. Because I kind of want something that's... I kind of want to do like a long-term collab thing, but I understand that's also very difficult to... Hold up! Oh, there's a mod. Portal Revolution. Okay, no, it's a mod. Okay. Never mind. I got a little excited thinking there was like a new Portal game. Anyway. But then I'm also thinking, you know, it'd also be nice to have like a short kind of one-time... What's this? One-time collab kind of thing. So it's also easier to just to kind of do a one-off. But also something a little bit more substantial than like some session-based ones. So I don't know. I feel I have a lot of mixed feelings about what the kind of collabs that I want to do, without it being overly daunting or requiring like a massive investment. Yeah, this one's gonna require a little bit more thought, I think. You know? Probably gonna require a little bit more thought before I decide on how we're gonna go about it. Let's see. I'm trying to look through the multiplayer thing. Is V Rising still popular? I don't know. It seemed interesting at first, but I don't know if it's gained any real traction since it's launched. Okay. Goal though for this year, I think for sure what we want to do is a D&D one shot. This one is going to require a lot of planning, especially from a visual perspective, because I have a very I have a specific vision in mind for how I want to do a D&D one shot. At least present one on stream. Sins of the Flesh. Interesting. All right, yeah, so it's the new basically I got sites for maps if you want. I would appreciate the resources, but I'll also look into like how exactly I want to do it, and then find the tools that I need to make it happen. But definitely I want like a nice clean D&D one shot stream. I think that's one thing I want to do for sure. And then if that goes well, learn from it, polish it even further, and then maybe from at that point we can do like a proper like nice and smooth D&D campaign, like a proper campaign. Hopefully that's something that can be done for the really big one. But for like the one shot, I want to imagine that those are more of like trial runs to kind of get a feel for what works, what doesn't, as far as like, presentation goes, as far as like the logistics of running a Dungeons and Dragons game via stream, and trying to get all the little pieces to not just work as a game, but also as something that's fun to watch for anyone tuning in. So that's something I also want to make sure that I get like polished down. For the one shot, I would probably want a party of 4 and no more than 4. Probably anywhere between 3 to 4 characters at the most, because I feel that any more than 4 gets a little bit more challenging to handle as far as a viewing experience goes. Like, because I don't mind running like a campaign with 5, 6, 7 people if it's just like, a bunch of friends sitting at a table, right? That's not really an issue for me. That's fine. We can manage that. But the entire idea is not just to have it as a game, but also as like something to present as a kind of like as a show, right? As something that you are going to have people watch. I want that experience to be just as compelling, for people to be able to watch and have fun and keep up with the action. On top of it, also having the players also have fun. So it's a balance between having your players have fun and also having it be a very fun watching experience. More, and that brings something more to the table than just looking at a screen and seeing people play D&D, So that's something that I kind of want to explore a little bit more and see what exactly what are the options and the tools that we have available to make a D&D live play a much more compelling watching experience. Because it's one thing as well for, let's say for example, I'm not saying that like a lot of these presentation stuff are more important, but I do feel that I want to have a vision in my mind of what I want to present as far as like a D&D live play is gonna look like. So I need to do a little bit more research in terms of like the tools that we have available and how to also present them in a way that is super fun. So yeah, I think that's gonna be tools. Yeah, test tools, and resources. Yeah. What else we got? I think, judging from the look of this, right? From what we have, what it does look like to me is that we're gonna be veering a little bit away from gaming content to a certain degree, where it's like, oh yeah, normally like a lot of the, especially the past year, right, we focused very heavily on just playing games, right? Like just picking up a game, let's play through it, let's finish the game, we'll talk, we'll have fun. And I think that was probably, to a certain extent, like the kind of like easy way, Also, I need to turn, give me a second. Okay, no, yeah, there we go now. Much better. Okay. Because apparently both webcam and the phone were active, and I think the camera was taking priority. And now you can see that I'm moving a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. So mouth movement is a little bit more responsive, so I think we're good. Anyway. So as I was saying, I think we're kind of steering away a little bit further from just let's play content as far as streams go, and we're going to try to go a little bit more into other types of content. And I think that's kind of the direction I want to go this year, since we've done a lot of we've done a lot. Give me a second, calibrating. Okay, we're good. So yeah, we've done a lot of different we've done a lot of gaming content the past year, and I feel like that I want to push a little bit more effort into the content instead of just set stream, game, start game. Since I'm not going to be streaming so many days, I'm gonna, we're gonna continue the whole, we'll stream fewer days, but we're gonna stream longer. And with that kind of setup, I also want like each stream to also feel, feel different and like pack a punch. Yeah, so that's kind of where I want us to go as far as what we're going to be doing. We're still going to be doing multi-streaming, by the way. I just forgot to set up the Twitch side of things, since I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but the stream looks a little different today. Mostly because we've also, what do you call it? We are actually reformatted the PC. So I had to reset my OBS and everything, set up the visuals as far as like the elements on stream, the widgets. There's a lot of cool stuff that's going on now too. So I have like we have a new clock on the top right. We have the Kofi and throne little bars on the bottom. Oh yeah. Also, new button as far as things go. This is it. Oh yeah, this is the button. So this is something I was not planning on doing, at least until the end of the stream, but it's like, just to kind of show you guys the stuff that I've been trying to work on to improve the quality of our stream. So if I hit this button right here, I'll suddenly be like, hey, for all those on Twitch, which now there are none, you can go and follow the channel. Get updated, right? Join the Court of Fowl. That's great and wonderful. And then, for the algorithm, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Right? So that's the fun thing we're going with there. So that goes away. All right, and then boom, man, that doesn't show up anymore. I remember for a while, like I would have like the timed. I used to have that lower thirds, but it would like go on autoplay for a period of time, and I realized that, you know what, maybe it's better if I use that, but in a more deliberate way. So now I have the means of doing that. A button, the lower thirds comes up just to remind you all to like, follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff, just to help with the channel and whatnot. So I'm also working really hard on the back end to make to make the presentation as smooth as possible, giving myself different tools. Since we're also actually going back to Twitch now, I've set up a couple of new buttons on the Stream Deck where I can like auto clip if I wanted. I can auto clip stuff if I think something super funny happened, and it should just happen and clip it on its own, and I don't need to like provide any additional feedback. Just, you know, boop, it's been clipped. And I also have a button on my Stream Deck for emergency purposes if I need to activate shield mode. So yeah, I think so that's cooking content. And while I'm not falling back to sleep, I shall cook early breakfast while watching. Go have yourself a wonderful breakfast. Eggs, maybe bacon, maybe sausages. I don't know what proteins you'd like to have for your breakfast. Normally, like prior, like a couple of years ago, I would be like, what do you want for breakfast? Sausage McMuffin with egg, hash browns, and an orange juice. Walk the dogs, Comfy. Walk the dogs. Get a nice and burn those calories with the dogs, so that they don't get very antsy. Protein pancakes. Oh, I mean, like, do you mean like mixing like protein powder stuff into the pancakes, or is this like a kind of pancake that just happens to be high in protein? Like you put like bananas or something. Bananas are high in protein? Are they? I don't know. But yeah, you know, like that's what I'm kind of, is that the kind of thing? Because normally, if, you know, I wouldn't normally have pancakes. I'd have waffles. Because waffles are better than pancakes. It's just scientifically proven. Right? This mix is pre-made. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. I think, but yeah, so you enjoy your wonderful breakfast. Go get yourself some nice, good food. Boo! What boo? What do you mean boo, Comfy? What the nine hells are you talking about, boo? What did I do? Pancake Supreme? My good sirs, and you here don't start it off wrong. Excuse you. Waffles are scientifically the best. Okay? Pancakes are fine. I'm not judging you for your pancakes, but waffles are next level. You get like pancake, it's a uniform experience. You have like, sure, you have your big old pancake. It's soft, it's, you know, tasty, it's all that, but it's, you know, you let your syrup sit in there a little 1 second too long, and suddenly your pancake is just a sweet mush pile. A waffle though, you let that wonderful tasty syrup sit in those little love pockets, and then it's still gonna be good, you know? And it starts super crunchy on the outside, soft and fwa on the inside, and then that little sweetness in those little love pockets on the waffle. That is excellency. Scientifically a big dum-dum. You will not find a scientist in the world that will agree with you that pancakes are better than waffles. No. You can take that to the bank and cash it out. Okay. So, exactly. Pixel knows what's up. The syrup holes. You know? Pancakes is just like a mess all over the place. I feel like that no matter how hard I try, if I try to have like a stack of pancakes and syrup, no matter how careful I try to be, I'm going to end up syrup on my person somehow. You know, no matter how careful I try to be, it's just, how did I get syrup? I was super careful. Whereas a waffle is just like, yeah, I'm clean. I walk away. I'm good. I don't need to feel sticky after I have my breakfast. I'm good. So yeah, so let's, you know, let's waffles are only tasty with brown goat cheese. I don't even know what to say about brown goat cheese. You're gonna need to bring some goat cheese and I will judge for myself. You know, the hype around this brown goat cheese. Like, I'm not opposed to goat cheese. I've tried like goat cheese before. It's all right. But, you know, brown goat cheese, I'll have to try it myself. And I am willing to try something at least once. You know? The only exception being insects. No, I'm just not. That is my line. Like, I'm willing to try most things. You give me a bug, and my instinct is to throw it outside. Code of science will prevail. We'll see. We'll see about that. All right. Okay, so let's go back to our actual planning, though. So we're planning to do D&D one-shots. We're going to do some Lethal Company. That might be more short-term than long-term. We'll do more Monster Prom and Monster Camp. That might be... We might do that next month, actually. I'm thinking we can do Monster Prom next month. It's going to be appropriate for, like, Valentine's season anyway. So it might be a good time as any. And or Monster Camp. We'll do the Unreal Engine stuff. I'm going to try to get that up soon, though. I do need to set it up first on the new PC since I reformatted everything. Let me also double check. I know there's a bunch of commands. Oh, wait, no. I actually feel bad that we're not on Twitch now, because there are actually a bunch of different commands that I just enabled for Twitch. But, you know, it's okay. We'll work it out. I haven't gotten around to setting it up yet. I think... What else? Oh yeah, so I also need to actually review all of the suggestions that were given for like the scripts and for the shorts that we can do. So I'll have a look around on that like this week, and hopefully next week we can actually put a lot of these already into place. We'll probably start a game dev stream next week since we have this one already scheduled. I'll try to get a short released by next week as well. Might work on it over the weekend. The other stuff are gonna have to wait, like the Suikoden and Eiyuden Chronicle streams. That has to wait for like the game to come out. So we can't do much about it until it's out. The lore video, yeah, that one I'll need to do some writing. Currently have a small background collaboration going on that I can't really speak too much about at the moment, but once I have something a bit more tangible to share, I'll be able to you know, give some announcements and details about those projects. Okay. I do want to do cooking content, by the way, and since you mentioned earlier, Comfy, but I don't know how, like, it's a lot of setup, and I don't quite yet know how to, you know, to do it. Short of like turning the office into a streaming and into a cooking space, and I don't think that's good for the PC. So I'll need to figure something on how to exactly to do a cooking stream and how to do it safely. You know, I'll probably also have to like reference how other people do it and figure out a way to get like a camera, like maybe a more mobile camera, wirelessly connected to a PC, maybe. I don't know if they do it wirelessly or if they have like another little PC setup or something, or if they maybe do like from their phone. Sounds like it could be doable from a phone, but I can't tell for certain. But until then, I feel like right now it's a little bit more research than can be tangibly done. So I think that's kind of where we're at, really. I don't know if there's anything else we can actually plan, because as far as planning goes, I don't like to go too far. And I'd like to do a lot of like, reconfiguration, a little bit of adjusting of plans and such as I move along. So I'm kind of a little hesitant to kind of plan out a lot of things that I know I'm still pretty far from being able to accomplish. At least outside of like little details. I'll need to just change something here in the settings. Do I want... What text, what font should I use? I think we can go with... Lucida? Oh no, that didn't work. Anyway, I think that's all we've got for now. I was hoping to be able to talk a little bit more about other stuff, but I actually went on a little bit faster than I was thinking it would. So I'm thinking we can actually maybe play stuff now, I suppose. We can play something. But the question is now what? If we decide to play, and we're not sure if we will, what can we... Oh, you know what? Let's also talk about some of the recent news and developments, actually, with with some of the gaming stuff that's going on. Apparently, the Spy Family Code White and Street Fighter 6 collab is out, and it's gonna be done by the end of the month. And I gotta say that outside of the animation that they showed us, it's kind of disappointing. It's kind of disappointing to see just how little they're actually providing in this collaboration. Like, we get what? Avatar outfits for Yor and Lloyd? I kinda wish that they maybe could have just, given us, instead of like avatar skins, just actually make a full-on like character model of Yor and then use it to replace one of the characters. I feel like that's not that can't be too difficult to do. Although I could be wrong, but still I do feel like that just giving us the skins, or not skins, rather like the outfits for Yor and Lloyd is a little sad. given that they kind of hyped us up with that little animation. I think, what was it, last month? 2 months ago? That was actually hella hype. So that's very sad. I think also... Oh, wait! The Apex Final Fantasy VII collab is starting today, isn't it? January 9th. January 9th is the, what do you call that? It's supposed to be today, but I think it's going to be US time, so probably around now? Like, what exactly are they releasing with this? Are they just outfits for the 3 characters? I see an Aerith, I see... Cactix? Materia. Oh, interesting. Purple materia. What does purple materia do? You know what? I'm trying to watch the video. Nothing's happening. It's not explaining anything in text. It's just... Let me see what's going on. Okay, so we have Wraith in a very bad Tifa cosplay. I see Crypto in like soldier cosplay. I see some outfits. Okay, but they have like a new mode. I should probably try this. So blue materia is HP absorb. Damage enemies to heal yourself. That sounds cool. Green materia is lightning. Reload an empty weapon to emit a shock nova, damaging and slowing nearby enemies. Huh. Purple materia is crit rate up. Random criticals provide extra damage. Okay. Red materia, summon a Nessie companion to attack your foes. Okay, I want the red materia. Yellow materia, assess, damage enemies to see the remaining health. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, and then they have cosmetics. So they have, yeah, Wraith Tifa. They have... Oh, that's a lot. Okay, wait. How many outfits? So, okay. Slow down. I can't keep up. I can't remember all the character names. Okay, but there's a lot of cosmetics. Oh, I kind of want it. Oh, I hate myself. So they have Watson and like a Moogle thing, Crypto and Cloud or like Soldier. And then they have Yuffie with, what's her name? Valkyrie. And then they have Barrett with what's his name. And then we have, oh, I forgot. I forgot all these character names. Yeah, but they also have, yeah, they have the outfits. They also have, oh, they're Twitch drop stickers. Oh, we should do this then. We should probably have an Apex stream at some point just for like the FF7 thing. Okay. I think, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, event pack? Oh, they have packs. Oh, no. Oh, I want to buy the packs. I don't want to get involved into microtransactions again. Oh. Okay, give me a second, guys. I need to step away for a hot minute because I also need to go on an idle meeting. You know, quote-unquote idle meeting. I'll see you all in just a second. Okay, and we're back. All right, I think I'm probably just gonna go play some. Let's go launch some Apex then, just to give it a try. You know, I'm not particularly hungry for Final Fantasy VII collaboration content. Right? Is it even up? I don't think it's up yet. Let me double check again when they said it's supposed to drop. Yeah, it says January 9th. It is now the 9th, right? In most places in the world, even like the good old US of A. Is it up? Was there an update that I just didn't notice? Let me check. I see the event trailer. It is in Canadian. Yeah. It should be the 9th already. Why am I not seeing like any updates or something or whatever? Let me check the community hub. No, checking the community hub was a mistake. And it's a good thing I wasn't sharing my screen. That would have gotten me kicked off the channel. Discussions perhaps might have been a better thing. Maybe it is later today? I don't know. I feel like if you say January 9th, you should like be out in the morning. I see. All right. Let's go check it out then. And then, if all goes well, we'll swap our scenes out. Otherwise, maybe we'll just talk about a little bit of other news. Oh, you can probably hear the game, huh? Probably hear the game. To mine. Also, I have noticed some weird behavior as far as the bitrate in streaming goes. Hopefully it hasn't been choppy for you guys. No, it doesn't seem to be out yet in-game. Does not appear to be the case. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait a little bit longer. So, probably won't be today. You probably won't be playing Apex today. We'll wait until it actually drops properly.
Beauty that killed the beast. But mostly, you know.
Huh? Nope, definitely not. I think we can probably just call it, I think, today. We've done a lot of planning. We've done a lot of figuring out where we want to go. So I'm looking forward then that, you know, the coming year we'll be able to do a lot of the things that we set out to do. And I think there is one more thing I kind of also want to add to our list of little things that we want to do, yeah? The Great Nut 2, which we never got to really get back to over the last 2 years. But I think this year I want us to bring back the Great Nut as our signature charity. Yeah? So, fingers crossed that, you know, we're able to accomplish the great nut. Yeah, and have like events and everything. And who knows, right? So these are the things that we want to do. And also eventually get everything all sorted out as far as our goal of like hitting partner, YouTube partner. We're kind of close. Last I checked, we're pretty close. I think we just need 23 to 28. We are 28 more subs away. We're 28 subs away from being able to hit the subscription requirement. And then after that, it's just a matter of the watch hours, which we can do a campaign for. You know, we'll take a couple days. Maybe I'll take a couple days off to focus on doing like a marathon stream so we can have people watch. Because we are at about 1,740 public watch hours out of the 3,000 required. So we're already more than halfway through the required watch hours. So we just need to kind of pump that up. The question is, when do we do it, right? Do we do it soon in a couple weeks' time for a couple days just to kind of grind it out, right? Start the year right. But we'll see how it goes. So that's kind of where we want to get to. And I think that's gonna be it for today. I didn't really have much else planned. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, we started off the year just kind of chatting for a little bit and making sure that we've got all of our plans lined up, letting you all know the direction we're going to be going for the year, and also kind of like giving myself a little bit of a goal list to make sure that I'm ticking off things one at a time as we, you know, as we go by, and we're not just like streaming from day to day to day. Because I feel like that is what mostly happened last year. You know, we just kind of went from game to game to game to collab to game to game to collab. So rather than being a passive, streamer, I want to kind of push myself into a direction where I want to go. So hopefully with this, you guys can get a good view of what's going to be going down, how we're going to be going around these things, and also to help keep me in check so that it'll be, hey, you remember that thing you wanted to do? All right, that's cool. So let's just keep that in mind. All right. And if you have any ideas, or if you have any, other ideas or suggestions that you want to Suikoden and Eiyuden, yeah, those are plans. If Konami gets to release the Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster this year, then we're going to be playing that for sure. Same thing with Eiyuden Chronicle. It's targeted to release, I think, later this year. I forget what month. I'm not sure if it was April. I forgot what month it was. I think it was supposed to be around April. No, not Rising. 100 Heroes. April, yeah, it is. April 23, 2024 is the target release date. So fingers crossed that Murayama will be able to, release on time. And yeah, exactly. That's what I've been thinking. That Konami might conveniently release the Suikoden remaster around the same time. And who knows? I wonder why. So that's the plan for those. And then it looks like that we're gonna be ending stream soon. Mostly because I was hoping that the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Apex collab would have been live by now, but it isn't. So we're gonna have to wait until maybe, another day, so that we can actually get our greedy little mitts on what do you call that? On the Buster Sword and all the other little Easter egg goodies that they're gonna be releasing. Not the biggest fan of all they're planning to do, but it's interesting enough. The new game modes with Materia, FF7 collab is what maybe drop Apex. It's fine. I'm just interested in the gameplay that they have, because apparently Red Materia lets you summon a Nessie, so that's gonna be fun to do just for like the shits and giggles. Oh yeah, they did. I'm not a big fan of the skins. The only one whose skin kind of works out is what's his name? I forgot his name. The one with the one who's getting the Barrett outfit. God damn it! What was your name? Newcastle. There we go. Newcastle's the only one who actually kind of looks decent. Newcastle actually looks all right with the Barrett outfit. The other characters, just no. Not a big fan. The weapon skins are all right. Again, like not the most inspiring weapons, except maybe the Leviathan one. The Moogle one's also cute. The Watson outfit's also nice. I think that's about it. Not a big fan of the other ones. Valkyrie, maybe. Maybe. But everyone else, no. I'm not a big fan. Why did they do, why did they match that up the way they did? Anyway, I'm gonna give it a try. I want to see if at least the materia mode is gonna be fun. Just so it's how about the Great Mage do on Magic Heart? Oh, huh. MTG. MTG might be fun, but I feel like here's the thing. Like I would love to do a lot more talks on like MTG, but it's the problem with MTG is that I don't really play like standard anymore. I don't play standard, so I'm not really updated on like what the current stuff is about. I can do maybe some reading on like some of the lore aspects of it, but other than that, I find it difficult to figure out how exactly I would make content about MTG without, necessarily like boring everyone out of their wits over some very technical little game stuff, right? Like it's gonna have to be maybe we can do it over something like MTG Arena. Might be possible. Would I do the new FF14 stream? The fact that Dawn Trail was going to be coming out in a couple months, I'll probably do Dawn Trail MSQ right off the bat, and I'll probably make that as a part of what do you call that? Make that a part of the regular streams, because I want to like be updated this time around with Dawn Trail. Which the caveat being is that I'm still not updated on Endwalker, so I have to finish my Endwalker post Endwalker quests first, and also hopefully finish the normal raids. I have a couple months left to do that. If FF14 is planning to release, Dawn Trail by the summer of this year. Drunk MTG Arena, I don't know how that's gonna be. I feel like MTG is one of those things where it's difficult to keep people's attentions. Patch 6.55 next week. Ooh. Is that gonna be the last patch before Dawn Trail? Or is there gonna be like one more patch before then? I feel like it might be the last patch before Dawn Trail. Last one before DT. Okay, got it. Looks like I do have to really catch up then. I have to catch up on Endwalker offline, and then hopefully that'll mean that come Dawn Trail, I'll be well and updated, and we'll be able to just kind of go through the MSQ. We'll probably dedicate like an entire week, maybe, trying to do as much of the Dawn Trail content as we can. And let's see how far we can get with it. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus on Dawn. We'll have a Dawn Trail week, where that's the only thing we'll be doing. So that's definitely gonna be on our radar for 2024. You know, let's put that in as well. Let me just make it text even smaller. Great Nut 2. Put here Dawn Trail. Savage content. Okay. Maybe. I want to try. But I am not yet confident in my ability to do so, but I do know that there's no easy way to get into it, but to get into it. So most likely I will try to do the Savage content after I am done with Endwalker and post Endwalker. So once I'm updated as far as like story goes, then I'll start like, okay, worrying about how to do like advanced things for like the white mage. Since I'm probably going to just be white maging it. I might also try Sage. Just to kind of, give another healer a try. Hoping it all works out. Also, Sage is relaxing. I see. Oh, okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. I think here's the thing. I tested it a little bit recently, but what I am going to add to our little list of things to do is going to be just to try it out, right? We're going to do Monster Hunter World on stream. We're going to do World, and then we're going to try to do all sorts of stuff there. Just to kind of get the hang of high definition Monster Hunter before Wilds. When is Wilds supposed to be coming out anyway again? MH Wilds. When is this expected to come out? In 20? Oh, it's next year. Okay. So we have about this year to like get used to Monster Hunter World. And then we'll look at, and then hopefully we'll be ready for Wilds. Yeah. It looks really, really good though. But we'll see how everything turns out. Okay. Yeah. I think we've got our collabs. We've got our stuff going on. We've got games that we want to set up. Dawn Trail Actually, we should put this under collab. The Great Nut. Uh-huh. Yeah. I think we're good. I think we are good. And I'm not one to try and drag things out, I think, any more than I need to. So much as I would love to keep on going, I do think that we've kind of hit the tail end of all of the planning that we need to do for this year. We are going to be streaming Spider-Man and Idol Manager later this week. Tomorrow actually is going to be Spider-Man, and then on Friday we'll be having Idol Manager. I am hoping to wrap up Idol Manager soon, but really it depends on whether we can even get whether we can even get that top single song. We got to do that. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can get that done. Q1 is pretty packed with all sorts of releases too. Really? Wait, hang on. What are the releases? Q1 game 2024 Q1 game releases. Okay, what have we got? We got Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Not that interested. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. I'm not touching that. Tekken 8. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Not really hyped for it. Helldivers 2. Oh, that's going to be fun. I kind of want to... I definitely want to get into Helldivers 2. Tomb Raider Remastered. I don't know. Never been a super big Tomb Raider fan, so can't say. 7 Rebirth. Ugh. The only thing that is tempting me to like even consider a PS5. You know? Like, other than that, I'm willing to wait, but man, Square Enix, why you gotta make it so goddamn hard? Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake, not interested, really. Star Wars Outlaws, it seems fun, but I'm not a big fan of like the big open world kind of stuff. TMNT Mutant Mayhem could be fun. Wait, isn't that like... Oh, wait, is Mutant Mayhem what I think it is, or is that something else? Let me check it. No, is that a... What? Isn't that the movie? Or is that a game based on the movie? Probably that. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. I have yet to touch any of the Hellblade games, so I'm gonna have to stay away from that one. Stalker 2, not interested. Flight Simulator 2024, pass. EA F1 24, pass. Assetto Corsa 2, pass. GT Revival, Le Mans, Ultimate, Le Mans. Oh wait, the Lost Crown is like that. Is the classic looking 2.5D side scroller. That might be fun. I like side scrollers. Tekken 8 might be something that I'll get into briefly. Oh, even though I only like play Paul. Like that is the only like character I know how to kind of play properly. Not even that great, but you know, let's see. What else do we have? Neptunia, Sisters versus Sisters. No. Shiren the Wanderer. Toho Luna Knights. Under Night in Birth 2. No. No. We are not doing that. We are not doing those puns. Oh, Infinite Wealth. Oh, yeah, the Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is coming out. Interesting. Should I I know all the memes, but should I? Do you guys want me to do? You know what? No. No, that's what I'm just gonna write it down. Let's go. Grand Blue. Oh. Do I? Is it worth it to get into GBF versus? Is it worth it? I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. Not yeah. Okay, I see. I'm just putting it in there because the old games are retaining the title, so I'm putting it in there. Oh shit! I just remembered. Oh, there is freaking Persona 3 Reload is coming out in Feb. My God. Okay. What else? Man, okay, that's adding more stuff to the old play pile. Let's put that there, like a dragon. P3R and FF7R is hell on time management. Yeah. I don't have a PS5, so I'm technically not worried about it unless for some reason I end up with one. I don't see it happening though. But I can feel my wallet quivering at the thought. I can feel it quiver. It knows me. It knows that if at just the right impulse I'm walking home with a PS5. My wallet knows me too well and it quakes in fear. PS5 unboxing stream. Oh, if that happens, I swear none of you will hear the end of it. 7 Rebirth is coming out Feb 29. My God. The very last day of Feb. All right. Don't stop thinking about it, Fowl. Stop thinking about it. Leave it be. Okay, we're done. We're done thinking about upcoming games that are going to come out on a console that you don't have. You shut your mouth. We're not going you're not going to talk about FF7R anymore. My wallet's closed. Okay. So, with that said, I think this is our final list. So let's go over it again, shall we? We have, let's see, we're going to do some game dev streams. We're going to use Unreal Engine. We're going to do basic games. We'll run the whole platform, see what we can get out of it. We'll also do more collabs. We'll do things like you end stream like an auntie saying goodbye after family get together. True. To be honest, I also did this back in the old college days. Like after me and my friends would we would hang out at a cafe. We would stay there until the place closed. And then after the place closed, we would hang out at the corner of the street and just talk for like another hour or two. And then we go home. This is just like that. But yeah. So yeah, we'll do collabs. We'll do some voice acting stuff too. We'll do also some more Monster Prom and Monster Camp. We're also going to do some Lethal Company, probably modded Lethal Company. Once I figure out how to make that work, I'll definitely need to reach out to Kazuki for some help on it. We'll also be doing a D&D one shot to test the tools and resources to do D&D on stream. We are also planning to do the Great Nut later in September. So we need to plan some stuff for that. Which, for those of you unfamiliar, is basically the charity stream for prostate cancer. And then as far as games are concerned, we're planning to do Suikoden, Eiyuden. We'll do FF14 Dawn Trail and some other content if possible. We'll also get into Monster Hunter World. We'll do Like a Dragon. We'll also play P3 Reload when it drops. And as far as recorded video content goes, we're still going to do a lot of like reading scripts for shorts. We'll also do some lore videos. And we'll also compile all of the learning stuff from the game dev into more digestible videos. All right. So, thank you all for dropping by. Hello, Razor. Happy Tuesday. We're wrapping up, actually. We are actually wrapping up stream, unfortunately. But hello. Thank you for dropping by. We're going to be streaming Spider-Man tomorrow, Idle Manager on Friday. So I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful new year. And I look forward to streaming for all of you as the months go by. And I hope that you'll all continue to support. And yeah, I'll do what I can to provide you the best that I can. Let 2024 be the year of the fowl. It is the year of the dragon, so I've been told, but you know, we can change that. We can change all of time. We'll make the owl part of the zodiac, and no one will ever know. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. See you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll play some Spider-Man, and y'all have fun. Take care of yourselves, drink your water, eat your meals on time, get enough sleep, please. We all need to get our rest. And until next time, goodbye. Ta-ta!